Mommy says here on the Toy Insider. I am freshly out of the shower, filming this on Mother's Day. That's right. Nothing like waiting until the last second to film your vlog, Mommy. But, I honestly forgot because I'm a mom and, I have a lot to do and I have a YouTube channel and all kinds of stuff. So, I talk a lot about playing with your kids, getting outside and playing with your kids. If the sun finally came out in New Jersey after about 10 days of it looking like London. I'm so happy for all the moms out there and for all the people who planned Mother's Day barbecues, like our neighbors behind us, are actually able to have their barbecue as opposed to trying to fit all those people inside their tiny house. We've been there. So I'm really excited about that. But anyway, getting outside and playing with your kids is important. Getting on the floor and playing with your kids is important. And I always talk about that because of, bonding with your kids and it's good for your kids. And Gracie and I have been doing a lot of walking down memory lane. Gracie's 12 and a half. She's going to be 13 in September. And I think that the realization that her childhood is coming to an end is really starting to weigh on her. And I know it's really starting to weigh on me. And so we've been watching a lot of movies that she liked when she was a little girl, and we've been talking a lot about the toys that we played with together when she was a little girl. And of course, obviously, we still do play with toys because it's what we do on YouTube. I mean, there's the whole Monster High thing. There's this is Baby Dead. That's what Gracie called her because her head will kill you if you get hit by it. Baby Alive. And then, of course, you can always relive your childhood with things like Strawberry Shortcake. But I think I've not really pointed out what I feel is the number one reason to play with your children. And that's because it's fun for you. And I think that having children gives you an opportunity to relive your own childhood in a really, really great way. And I was luckily one of those adults who, even before I had children, because I did like dolls, I still collected dolls and here and there, and action figure type things or collectibles. But I think that some of the happiest people I know, and I know a lot of these people because of YouTube, are adults who have never stopped playing. They've never given up the joy that comes from toys. They've never given up the joy of playing a board game with other people. They've never let that go. They've never, taken that piece of themselves, that innately human, no, it's not human, that innately alive thing. Animals play. I mean, play is fun. And I watch adult cats and dogs play with each other. Why do adult humans think that we need to stop that at some point? And I'm not talking about, playing sports or basketball or whatever. A lot of people continue to do that. But why do people think that toys have to stop? That games have to stop at a certain age? We get comments constantly either saying, gee, don't you think Gracie's getting too old for dolls or toys, Mommy? Or, hey, lady, aren't you a little old to be playing with toys? Or, hey, Mommy and Gracie, I'm 14 years old and I still really like toys, but I don't want to tell anybody because they'll make fun of me. And that makes me sad. So I would like to encourage you, as a parent, if you don't yet play with your kids, to start actually playing with those toys. And you know what? When the kids aren't around, maybe play with those toys a little bit. Maybe play with those dolls. Maybe when you're walking down the toy aisle, instead of looking at things that catch your eye for your kids, see if there's anything that talks to the child inside of you. And maybe get yourself that little something. Because, you might reignite a little spark inside of you that died. And I see so many people who are so hung up on adulting. That's what I call it, like being a grown-up, adulting. And look, we all have to adult. Adulting kind of stinks, but we all have to do it. And yes, there is some joy to be had in adulting, and I do enjoy some things about adulting, and I was a very successful corporate adulting type person, and I really enjoyed my work, and it was very hard for me to leave it when I got sick. But at the same time, like adulting can also really stink. But toys can kind of like take away some of the adulting stress, and they can bring out the joy inside of you, that child joy, the joy of a child. I'm saying things backwards because. But I really, really, really want you to think about it not just as something you do for your child, but as something that you do for yourself. And really notice when you're playing with your child how that makes you feel. And if you don't have children, and you're out there shopping for, birthday gifts, and we've got, communions and kindergarten graduations and all those things that are coming up this month and next month. And you're out and you're shopping for toys for nieces, nephews, friends, kids, whatever. Maybe take a look and see, is there anything that brings back the child in you? And maybe if you're not a toy collector, but something, you see it on the shelf and you kind of go like, oh, wow, that's so cute. Maybe get it for yourself. Take it out of the box. Take it for a spin. See how it makes you feel. Maybe you might find a part of yourself that you put away a long time ago when you put away childish things, right? Like they tell us, in the Bible verses. It's not always time to put away childish things. Childish things can be good. So get out there and play. Get on the floor and play. Do it with your child. Don't do it just for your child. Do it for yourself. Don't just buy toys for your nieces and nephews. Maybe buy something that makes you happy. Even if it's a toy or a doll or a stuffed animal. Why not? Who's to tell you that you can't? Who's to say toys are just for kids? I know this mom doesn't think toys are just for kids. So on this Mother's Day, as I am sitting in a room surrounded by toys, I am in my happy place. And I am very happy and excited to be surrounded by dolls and toys. And I want that for everybody. And maybe that's why I do this vlog on the Toy Insider. I think a lot of times it does come back to me trying to encourage grown-ups to get more involved with playing. And maybe I'm not doing that for the kids. Maybe I'm doing that for you. So if you're a grown-up who's watching this video just because you're looking for information about toys for children, I need to make a decision about buying some toys for some children, and I'm not really very conversant anymore with the toys. Stop being such an adult. Go buy yourself a toy. After your kid goes to bed tonight, grab the G.I. Joes or the Barbies or the Shopkins or whatever and play. Have fun. Be a kid again. It's good for you. It'll make you happy. It'll keep you young. Why do you think I don't look 48? It has nothing to do with my skincare. It has everything to do with the toys. So take my advice. Mommy says, play with toys. Make yourself happy. Next week, G will be back with G Says, and I hope you're enjoying the newest member of our Toy Insider Advisory panel here, Billy from Video Game Heat, who's given us all the scoop on video games. Make sure you subscribe to the Toy Insider channel here on YouTube and check out thetoyinsider.com. So if you are not yet conversant with all the toys because you haven't gotten back into play mode yet, you're still busy adulting, you can find out everything you need to know about all the latest toys. Spring and summer stuff is hitting the shelves now. It's time to get wet, get dirty, run around, play in the pool, go in the water, go to the park. So make sure you check out the spring and summer toy guide. And I will see you, in 3 weeks after G and after Billy from Video Game Heat. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to the Toy Insider. And I'll see you guys again real soon on Mommy and Gracie Show. Love you. Bye.